prison, people which should be in prison but are not because they haven't been caught yet for whatever reason, people which have no friends for good reasons. They lost their friends and they don't have friends and they are lonely. People which can't go through the day without being on any substance because their daily life is so sad. People which are full of bitterness, full of hate, but I don't know if they are thinking about killing themselves or thinking about hurting somebody in their real life.
Like Vic and his suicide LARPing. And Eric with the Connor suicide LARP. Yeah, she's on it right here.
But they are not yet. Instead of that, they come online and try to find somebody who is not as bitter, not as hateful, and just talk shit on anybody they can find. It's full. It's like the pockets are full of these kind of people. And they dogpile together, and then they find like a little weakness in a person. And that's them. That's them full on. And what they come out with is like defamation of character, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as they can put their hate on a stranger on YouTube instead of hurting themselves or hurting their own family or their neighbor or the neighbor's cat. It's just seriously, that's the conclusion I came up with after seeing this for years now. It's obviously not all of them. There's so many nice people. There are probably more nice people out here. And seriously, just because you are on disability doesn't mean that you are a freak. It's the opposite. Oh, wait, brother and sister cat are fighting. Really? It's a girl, wait.
Yeah, I really don't have friends. I associate with people and talk with people, but I've got friends in real life there, Angela.
The brother.
She definitely needs to monitor. She definitely needs to monitor communications, but she's got all this other stuff she needs to do, right?
So let the sister hin. Hey, deine Katze ärgert schon wieder das Mädchen. Nee, ich habe sie jetzt reingelassen, er bleibt jetzt noch draußen. Und sie hat aber geknurrt und gefaucht und so. Oh ja, ich lasse sie noch draußen, ne? Okay. So we let the girl in, and the boy can stay outside. Max. Now he's super nice. He wants to cuddle, of course.
Watch how Spamgla G does some damage control.
He wants to go
here.
inside as well. But that's his punishment, that he can stay out here.
Spamgla G's got to do some damage control for this. Let's see, right there. Do damage control.
My character has been assassinated. I don't know the word, but it's been assassinated. What does that mean? I don't know. Oh, God, there's another word I don't know. He has besmirched. My good name. Yeah, I don't know that word. I've never seen it, but I do get that understanding.
I just went on to help her with that word assassinated.
Don't even pronounce it like that, but I do understand what it means.
If you're going to be a tourist and you're going to be easy, there might be somebody that comes along and you need to learn about this word assassinated. Or maybe like character assassination. Walked her right into it, and Spamgla G all trips out.
I'm feeling defamation of character. See on Monday in Superior Court of His Royal Magistrate Court against Aaron again. Yeah. No, you're not doing that. But there are people which are doing that, right? I think I said that last time. I heard that Katie is taking Forrest to court. Who else? There was something else, another court situation.
Yeah, see, she struck a nerve there. I had to go on and explain what character assassination was in some court cases. I wanted to get Bill Gates, what she thought about Bill Gates being brought up on charges in the World Court in the Netherlands. It couldn't get there. Spamgla G. Oh, poor Predward. Oh, brr. Oh.
I forgot. But it's just all these courts have to just because people online can't behave and don't know how to behave and don't know when they should stop.
She'll never get it as a tourist that some of them are there to ruin it, like Predward and Spamgla and their crew, Larpy, Scotty, all these pieces of crap.
Offline, right?
I mean, I got plenty of friends and I can go do other things with friends, but it seems as though this type of our history with spineless shitbag shills is pretty important to document, actually, especially for social media drama news.
So nobody wants to come on. Oh wait, there is somebody.
Uh-oh.
But I think there could be. I hope I don't get palm bombed.
No, you're not going to get P-bombed.
Aaron.
Assassinate means like assassination of character. Like I'm going to call you a thieving tourist.
Like assassination is like defamation, yeah?
Well, I mean, there was an assassination attempt on President Trump when he got shot in the ear.
That might be why I know that word.
Yeah.
But assassination and defamation, so there's a difference between those two words.
Say the two words again that you think.
Yeah, the assassination, what you just tried to explain to me, I maybe pronounced it wrong, and defamation.
Yes. Well, yes. Yeah. Defamation, I think, is more. I'd have to look exactly the definition up, but that'd be more spoken. And an assassination, there could be an attempt. There could be. I mean, you could say that President Trump was assassinated when he got shot in the ear, but there was an assassination attempt on his life.
Like an attack.
Right. Yeah, defamation would probably be more libel, slander, spoken or written word. Or
defamation of character means you frame a person in a way which is like far away from what the person really is.
Yeah, like for instance, when Angela went to somebody that I know to try to turn them against me using defamation of character or slander.
So you think she told a person something about you which you think is not who you are?
Okay, no, there's no thinking. I wouldn't talk about it unless there was evidence. Not thinking that.
Aaron, you know that I like Angela, and I don't even want to know these things.
Well, that was an example because there's evidence. I can talk about that. There's evidence. Yeah, don't play dumb.
You can talk about it, but maybe not to me because that is something between you and Angela and that third person. I just don't want to be involved in that. I don't.
Giving an example. I know. Hold the blinders on the Predward shit. I get it, but I gave you an example.
Wait. Let's see. Angela is still listening, and she's now screaming. Actually, which she rarely does. She rarely does. So she's saying, you never said what's the post friend I went to. I'm not friends with any of your
I'm
friends.
not going to give up that source. That's okay.
So wait. You are saying something, what she did, but you're not, you say she...
It's interesting how she wants to pull the blinders on some things, but then has to know and try to get these things out that it might be evidence there.
did that, but you won't say...
What do you want me to have that person write up a document and sign it, and we'll publish it?
Right. Now the situation, which is coming up in a second, I like a little bit better. Hi, Angela. I'm sorry.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, it was a good example.
So I don't want to be in the middle of this. I don't even know what this is about, Angela. So do you want to, say something to him?
Yeah, make sure she gets full platform.
Well, you have this platform, so it's just fair. It's even much better that she's here.
It's usually 5 and 10 seconds at a time. That's all right. Go for it, Angela.
Okay, so you've been saying that I got a hold of a friend of yours and tried to turn them against you. What friend? Because I've never been a friend of anybody that you hang out with. I've never talked to anybody behind the scenes of any of your friends. So I want to be clear on what you're...
Don't we go over that in the 101 courses on how to spot a shill? The nevers and the no ones and the anyones.
Anybody you hang out with,
right.
A friend of yours, and tried to turn them against you. What friend? Because I've never been a friend of anybody that you hang out with. I've never talked to anybody behind the scenes of any of your friends.
Anyone.
So I want to be clear on what you're talking about there.
We need to get that one more time.
And tried to turn them against you. What friend? Because I've never been a friend of anybody that you hang out with. I've never talked to anybody behind the scenes of any of your friends. So why
were her scumbag friends trying to make it look like I was friends with them at any time? Right?
Be clear on what you're talking about.
One more time.
I've never talked to anybody behind the scenes of any of your friends.
Oh, good.
So I want to be clear on what you're talking about there.
Yeah, I don't think you've got the comprehension for it using everyone.
I'm asking you a question. If you're up here talking shit,
you don't have the comprehension for it, saying you don't ever, never, and always. Fuck you. How about that?
Okay, but you're up here running your mouth, but you won't answer that question.
My mouth.
Who did I get a hold of?
Well, so I use an example of a legal definition of what I can prove, and that's running your mouth. So go up and help the tourist with some language barriers, like using more of a pussy, right? Larpy, you're more of a pussy than Scotty. Oh my God, if I got that wrong, come shoot me. Hurry.
This isn't about Edward.
You don't like that.
Okay, but you're up here running your mouth, but you won't answer that question. Who did I get a hold of?
Fucking charges.
This isn't about Edward.
You don't like that, do you?
This isn't even about Edward.
Raping his wife, Angela. How about that?
This isn't about it.
What? Yes, it is.
Oh my God, no, it's not. You're up here running your mouth
right around
about
that time before he was
getting a hold of your family.
When you guys had to go on a slander campaign about me. So fuck you.
Aaron.
Why don't go and do it? I got all my evidence lined up. I charge $1,000 an hour on my countersuit.
What friend did I get a hold of? Tell me that.
No, fuck you. It'll come out in a countersuit. How about that?
A countersuit of what?
Whatever beef you want. If you want beef, I'm telling you, fuck you. I'm not giving you
question.
If you want to find out, file some charges on me or something.
I don't need to file anything.
Something. I would like
I'm asking a question.
Yeah. So
I'm not going to answer it. I don't talk to witches. Fuck you.
Erin,
You want
can
to
I
talk?
pause
Take
for
me to
1
court.
second? Erin, is that possible? I would like to say that if you say something like that,
I
and
give
say,
you a fuck. No, I was giving
no,
you an
no, can I
example,
talk?
and you needed to take it here to defend your
Hey,
piece of
Erin,
shit witch friend. You sound like Whitney to me.
Erin, you need to calm down for a second
all
because I
right.
want to say something.
Take me to court if you don't like it.
Oh, I want
Take him to court.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. I just wanted to say to him that if he's not prepared to tell the
Oh.
full story, this
Oh.
is just an accusation.
Oh, so
right?
all of a sudden she doesn't want to know about this, but no, we gotta know about this. The Angela's there to help out. Oh, Diana, I think you outed yourself a little while. We'll go back here in a minute. Let's see what these two witches got to say for Halloween.
This
Oh
is
yeah.
just a lie, a lab. It's nothing without saying or telling the full story.
He's done this to me for years. Like, what was it,
Oh.
a year or two ago? He was running around telling everybody I went into some Christian YouTube channel and I was creating a ruckus in there.
No, I was, see how she gets it wrong. I was sent a screenshot of her doing that. Now, it being real, more than likely, yes. And it was convincing of where she was in a Christian community witching it up.
Like a year went by and he still couldn't provide the evidence because I never did that because I don't go into channels and do that stuff.
Right.
And so
There's that never and forever and always and everyone again.
Saying for probably a year now, and I just heard him say that I got a hold of one of his friends and tried to turn them against him, and that never happened.
There's
And
that
that's what he was up
never and always, and I don't believe any of their stories. None of them. Not a single one ever since going back. All the way. All of them. They're all in there, right?
talking about. So I got up here to specifically ask him about it, and he wants to go and deflect and talk about Edward. Still a year and a half.
It is about you guys needing to deflect for Edward and get me off your back, and going to people that I might know or might be friends with, but you might think I'm friends with, right? Go to them and try to turn them against me with not just herself. See, that's why she can also deflect away from this. Wasn't by herself. There was a liaison there. Actually,
and it's like, this has, what he's saying has nothing to do with Edward. Nothing at all.
No, what he's saying is he's trying to say here is
here comes the let's say the failed psychologist part. She's just a tourist, though, everybody.
That you go behind the scenes to tell people something bad about Aaron.
Yes,
and
that's what he said.
That with somebody who is friends with Aaron and who told Aaron.
And I never did that.
Yes, and if that never happens, well,
it never
happened. Well, then it's a lie. So he was not even now. Although you confronted him, I mean, he dropped out now. All he was like doing was his normal thing. So I would personally, knowing I've known Aaron for a long time as well, class her as bullshit.
Oh yeah, of course. That's the way to auto hoax it, like Fellowmon. She's been through. Seems like she's been through the Clovis courses. Same with Angela, because they got about the same word crimes. And you go through the Malibu courses, right, Diana? Maybe then over the Angela courses as the Harvest Festival shootings unfolding for damage control.
Oh, I'm laughing. I'm provoking people with him. I mean, he dropped out now. All he was like doing was his normal thing. So I would personally, knowing I've known Aaron for a long time as well, class her as bullshit. It's just he would call that a laugh. Oh, I'm laughing. I'm provoking people to see, shaking the bushes to see, and I'm documenting what comes out of it.
That's what somebody like Authority Check does. Okay, I report the social media drama news, and have been for years on these pieces of shit. And it takes a little bit of LARPing to get them to this point right here. Halloween. Happy
Oh, that's
Halloween,
kind of
everyone.
shit.
Here's your witch show.
Lord Buster says Aaron wrecked Angela.
Yeah,
I wasn't
all you need is tacos up there now to be a full-blown witch fest.
when yelling. That's funny.
When did that happen, La Pastas? I
LARP,
wasn't here
you're
for
smarter. LARP's smarter than that.
Uh-huh.
I didn't get all crazy. I'm not making crazy accusations about people.
Oh.
Aaron's the one doing that and doesn't have proof to back it up.
Oh.
Look, there's this cute couple. Community
What
card.
about
you
all
and
that
Hufflepuff.
proof that she wanted on Ed, and all of a sudden it comes out, and who cares?
Deal?
Yes.
Which has the same name. Hi, you two. I hope you are good. I think they are
Cute.
from your community, right?
No, I don't.
Or your
I don't
old
really
community?
know. My
I-
old community is the Vegas shooting community, so
Okay,
she's not
that's-
from there.
No. That's my old community as well, if you remember. So it's
Yes.
Stableful. Hi, Stableful.
Hi, Stable.
No, I thought the pred catchers. aren't they?
She wanted to have a good time with the drama pred catchers with FCC and hanging out with Vic as they program people like Predward in their gay LARPs. Does not just sound like a blast?
Catchers.
Well, people keep saying pred catching community. They're not a pred catching community. I wish people would stop
Right.
saying that.
Right.
Yeah,
No.
but you know what I mean.
Exactly. Ding, 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 ding. They don't want it to be a pred catching community. They need the drama, and they're the ones that help facilitate. What would you call it? The predictive programming, the social media influencing. You get into the 102 courses there, Lady Scorpio.
All those panels, right, but they're not the pred catching. They don't catch preds.
No, they don't. And you know who explained that to me? Nonya. Nonya explained that to me. I asked him stupid.
So why in the hell are they so worried, and especially without the training, who is catching preds?
Neutral. She was nice to me.
Boy.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
all good. The full conversation, she was respectful. I don't know if she knows that you and me are friends. I asked stupid questions, like stupid in the
All
way
she
of.
does is lie. Every time she opens her mouth, she lies.
Like you.
Okay, Angela, but that is just what you and her. To me, this conversation was respectful. I asked her about the community, and she explained it to me. She explained that there are like a certain amount of pred catchers, which is about 20 or something. No, wait, I forgot the numbers. But the community is huge, and it's even going over different platforms. And then there's like channels which support the pred catchers, but they do lives. And then there's this big drama, this massive drama community around it. So she said there was not one word which was against anybody. She really had the patience to explain it to me a little bit.
That's
right?
nice. Yeah.
Yes. So even when she did, I still now call it the pred catchers community, but the system, I do understand the system now. So you have like the pred catchers, a lot of them don't even do lives about it. Some go live, some do videos, and some just support the pred catchers and they do live streams and they kind of identify themselves with one certain pred catcher. And they donate to them and they do the live streams and they have come to like big channels. Some work for pred catchers and some are decoying and all these. She explained that to me, I think the best way she could in a neutral way.
LARP testers, yeah.
And then you got Predward and Spamgla and the big guy and the puppy mill in the background. Doing the drama news. Predcatcher's drama news. Amazing, huh? I mean, let that sink in for a second. I wonder if they'll get that far. Let's see.
It's the war hate community.
It's
I call
not
it the hate community.
It's the predcatcher's proxy war community.
Yeah, I call it the hate community.
Yeah, you definitely helped get it there.
what I call it. I refer to it as the hate community.
They're just, I think, oh, wait, I get interrupted. Wait.
Okay, I'm going to go. I'm getting ready to do laundry. I just wanted to come up here to ask him specifics about what he continues to say about me getting a hold of one of his friends.
Wow, I wish they would have afforded me that at that time when they were dragging me. That I could go up there and just want to see how you guys are coming across some of this stuff. Right? No. Boot ban, real quick, insta ban. Run. All of a sudden charges come out. Publicly. Yeah, I would have been following Predator and this whole little shitbag crew more close when those charges come out. But I was actually doing something a little bit more humanitarian in my eyes at that time than trying to follow around Predward stairs, waiting for something to really break on him. His whole crew, the big guy.
But he couldn't answer that. And he
FCC.
deflected and made it all about Edward.
Oh, it's very important.
Which is just pure deflection and really
right
crazy type of obsessed deflection.
Wow. So, yeah, keeping a CP suspect that also had a drug operation that maybe even have some Netherlands connections, that's not reporting the news. That's just running your mouth, I guess, on the internet.
I could only listen for 1 year, but you said you want to go, right?
Yeah, I'm going to do laundry. Yeah. I popped up here because I heard Aaron saying again. I got a hold of one of his friends, and I'm like, I don't think that happened. So go ahead and tell the class all about it. But he couldn't do that. So
yeah, he couldn't do that.
Yeah.
No.
You guys can't really go deep either. That's why I'm saying feel free to file charges if need be. And wait, just hold on. Hold on to the stirrups when that countersuit comes in.
Edward.
I told earlier the story about the mouse we put in the stick insect aquarium, which is like closed from all sides. And my son is now standing and saying, "What did you do with the mouse?" And I said, "Nothing. It's still in there." "No, it's not. It's gone." "No, have a look. It's still there. I didn't touch it." "It's not there anymore." So that was just a thing we had going on here.
I see. All right. Well, I'll be in the chat.
Thanks for jumping on, Angela. You're always welcome to know that.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And have a good afternoon.
You too. I'll be listening. You too. I'll be listening.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. You know how freaking demonic you sound, lady? God.
Okay, I have to go for a minute and see what thingy.
Oh, wait till you get this right here. I'm going to use this against her. Come on.
I didn't kick him. He, you want to call it a rage quit? I mean, I don't even know what all this is about even. He couldn't name names. He couldn't tell the full story, so...
No, I tried to, but you only get like 5 to 10 seconds before you're interrupted by a dumbed-down witch loser that's got to be a Predvidian protector. And their dumbed-down little drama corner of helping, she wishes it would all get busted down and just everything stop, right, Spamgla?
No substance.
Right, no substance.
And Angela confronted him, and of course he couldn't give the full picture, so he had to rage quit, I guess.
Oh. No, I wasn't going to sit there and argue with a witch about evidence that I'm not going to give up on a source that I promised I wouldn't give up. And actually, they want to know you can file charges or some type of a civil suit and wait for the countersuit to come back in. So that's
no substance to the stories.
That's it. That's no substance. See, but she needs to get it dragged out.
So did you come on or what?
But when it comes to me defending myself on something, right? But when it comes to her friend Spamgla needing to defend herself on something, give her the floor, just like on Hoax Wars, giving Scotty and Fellum on the floor. Give him the floor, but don't let Mr. Cox talk for longer than 5 or 10 seconds. Try to handle him in. And that's why it doesn't look good. It's probably why Lisa Lake is there right now. See what I'm saying?
And share the link.
Getting the good stuff
more
here.
times.
Turbo mode.
I don't know how to do that. Like, are you
It's
painting your kitchen?
amazing. Yeah, I'm not really allowed to defend myself. It's, but when it comes to me having evidence on them, I better start talking right now.
Oh, okay, interrupted.
Interesting.
In der Küche.
I don't think she's a good enough
Aber das war das, was wir mit hatten. Das müsste noch funktionieren, außer dass es wieder kaputt gegangen ist. Ansonsten ist das Schlafzimmer neben dem Fahrrad. Oh, wo noch eins. Ich hoffe, das lädt.
I don't think she's a good enough state
All right,
actor
we're turning this into an
psychologist.
MMA
There you
channel.
go. Oh,
Oh,
my God.
God.
See?
Remember I told you there was a grappling advantage from the one guy he first round.
Yeah.
Guy, as I kind of
It
predicted,
automatically
the one guy had
goes to ass play, just like Tacos likes to keep it.
a boxing advantage, and one guy had a grappling advantage. So the guy took him down.
No, I don't
round
remember
one.
any of that.
We talked about that earlier. And you talked about your.
Yeah, but I tried not to listen. I thought,
Well,
I'm on an
I
MMA
got 12
channel,
hours to
yeah,
document
but
it. Well,
it's
Turbo
just
mode.
me talking about horse
Right,
dressage.
Like, well, I'm saying how the one guy had a better way to victory.
All I hear is
His game
two
plan
demons
won
like arguing together.
pretty handedly.
I feel actually fantastic about it because I remember I was part of that conversation, but I don't remember, so I was just trying to
remember generally,
pretend to actively
yeah.
listen, but I wasn't.
So
And I
what
didn't
was
not
that?
memorize anything about what you said.
That's all they talk about. Ass play.
Well, I did make reference to. I could rewind my own tape. Woo-hoo. My wife is particularly
See, and he's been Scotty's been schooled a little bit better as far as don't talk about Cox immediately when you go on a panel to retort. You just, wait it out a minute, okay? Because he's been doing it too much. Just trigger, I go on, help someone with a definition of a word, give an example, put some eyeballs in Slovid's chat room, and here we go. Okay? It's going to have to be a little foreplay action before they can go right for Mr. Cox now. It's interesting. Or else it just doesn't look good. It hasn't looked good for many years where, bench warmers come right on the panel. Cox. So they've been coached that you got to sit back a little bit, right? Diana's helping. It's not always about Mr. Cox, okay, guys? Super fans.
And she is watching the fight, so we're gonna do you begged me on. I told you there's fights going on, so unless you want to talk to my wife.
Yeah, talk to your wife if you are into those fights and you pressure her to be into those fights as
She's
well.
watching the fights too. She's right here.
Because she's married to you.
Right.
I'm saying, do you want to have a nice fruitful conversation with Diana? She doesn't do drama.
I only do drama.
No, I'm saying she doesn't do drama. She only has fruitful conversations.
So, fruitful conversations.
Well, I don't think Diana would be dramatic. She's it's inside joke. I'll tell you one minute. I'll tell you when Diana's not here. Okay, well, she was commentating about the fights on my panel. I guess I'm still on my panel too, by the way. They can't hear you, they can hear me. So we were commentating about the fights. But I wasn't really commentating. She was commentating, and I had given her the headphones. And then since she went to go do laundry in between fights, she was checking the laundry. It's still going. So now
I remember I only had two boyfriends before I met Brian, right?
Allegedly.
And the one boyfriend was into Formula One, and he was really into it. And I was like watching it with him, but not being into it. But then I really got into it, and he at one stage got out of it a little bit. I was like, no, we have to start the alarm clock. It's a race in Japan. It's at 2:00 in the morning. We have to watch it. I want to watch
I've done
it.
that too. Yeah, Japanese time, you gotta get up early and shit, or stay up late.
Yeah. So
Sometimes they have fights in like New Year's. They'll have like a big fight in Japan. And if you watch it live, yeah, fuck you, your time.
yeah, and I was totally not in it at first, but then I got massively into it. And when he got a little bit out of it, I kept him in because I was so much into it.
Well, that's
I
the thing.
remember
Like,
that.
people that like casual people have like gone to fights by accident, end up loving it, and they become like fans.
Yeah, I like that,
Like
right?
actors and stuff like that that are like
Oh, yeah.
So it
Yeah.
does happen.
Oh,
But
yeah.
if you want, you can speak to my wife. But if you you piss her off, I'm gonna have to come to Germany.
Oh, I think to your wife
his
about
new
renting
handler
things
wife.
if she wants to. If she's not interested, then
Oh,
no.
my
Well,
God.
slash.
But there
I'll
were
get some
people
drama
saying
views.
all along, like, oh yeah, Scotty is like white knighting still for Yaxley, and he
Oh,
wants
yeah, so
Yaxley back.
let's open
He's
that can of
crying
worms.
for Yaxley. All these kind of things. Like you're wishing him to come back. So,
Well, no, I've been.
Scotty was one of the best bench warmers I've ever come across that just stuck it out for the longest, like he's been KO'd in a coma for the last, since 2018, and all of a sudden they bring him out of the coma from getting knocked out a few years later, and he's ready to come out of the chute like a bull on an 8-second ride. How do you like that?
Saying it publicly, like I'm gonna bring him back. I'm gonna bring him back. Like I've been kind of like flirting with it, but it's just mostly shit talk. Oh, good counter one too.
Yeah,
Emporio
oh, you know what?
Max.
Other people that needed to deflect away from a lie would go,
I'm gonna bring
heard
it
that
back.
before.
Like I've been kind of like flirting with it, but it's just mostly shit talk. Oh, good counter one too. Emporio Swalwali Max answered well.
There
So
it is.
I was like, I'm not afraid to do it,
So
but
Tiffany,
hold on.
Yaxley,
FM
and
trying to play
Mario and Scotty on one panel talking about kid photos got sent to whomever 4 years ago. That would be like warming up.
Well, the thing is,
drama.
all these people are doxers, and I don't necessarily believe that FM
See,
did
it
it.
had the double reverse where he put out my phone number first. Even if it was a dumbass move by accident, to where a chain of events with Anton occurred. A great amount of chain of events, of communications interruptions.
Especially when I've got corroborating stories to actually, and then, like I said, I don't really need to do it, but like FM's trying to play the no, prove it. So I'm like, well, and then the weird thing was like Nicola and a bunch of other people.
So all it would take is Yaxley to come back and show some emails and some screenshots that could even be fabricated to help them win again, because Scotty's the new guy that was second in line to Predward. Could you imagine being, not ever the top, like, quarterback like Predward, missing teeth and shit like that. But the pool boy, he's the new big guy like Predward was.
It didn't happen. I'm like, whoa! Max got dropped, but he's okay. Oh, Taportia is trying to take the back. Less than 10 seconds in the round. Max is okay. So long story longer, all these people were telling me it didn't happen. I'm like, how do you know it didn't? If you weren't there, then how can you tell me it didn't happen? If they did it behind your back.
Is YouTube.
I can almost guarantee you I was there.
Blah 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 shit.
Right. But the point is the fact that Nicola is
they don't like that
so
shit.
adamantly defending it makes me think that she's complicit.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? The fact that she was defending it. If FM did it behind her back, then
dude, I was trying to tell you guys you were invaded by the Canadians back in like 2018, 17, 16. I mean, China to 3 was just, a little precursor beta test that I found. Well, he more than likely found me, but I just knew where to put the bait for that piece of shit.
If you had nothing to hide, then you got nothing to hide. When people have something to hide, then they get vocal. So
right, like the way you can only let me talk for 5 or 10 seconds, only if I'm self-incriminating. It's then talk over, and you need to give us evidence right now about this, Cox. And I could, but might as well just file charges or a civil suit.
In the right mood with the right alcohol level, she's willing to spit out all that shit.
Well, even Finding Freedom was talking on Felomon did this drama stream or tried to against me, and then it turned into fruitful conversations, and then he was mad because they weren't having a drama stream. But Finding Freedom started talking, and fucking Felomon shutting him up. You know what I'm saying? Like Felomon, I think does have some shit to hide when it comes to all this stuff. And it's totally fine. Yeah. So no,
you mean
Tiffany would be like
stuff from the past, like
right.
YouTube past?
Or like there might be truth to the story. Okay, and I outed my source, which he's gone anyway. But he didn't show me evidence. I don't have, but it was just hearsay. So, but I'm like, I'll say Domingo? Why would Domingo tell me that they were digging into Yaxley's Facebook when Domingo hated Yaxley at the time? You know what I mean? So it makes me think that it was true. And if we want to bring up old stuff, then FM, let's bring up old stuff then. And we'll see how, I can give a fuck. Whatever he's got.
That was all before my time. So I really have no clue. And things have shifted since then dramatically, right? Dramatically.
Right. And now, what I'm saying is, so maybe Tiffany, I don't know if that would be better or worse to bring on than Yaxley as far as opening the can of worms.
Can you explain to me? Do you know what?
There's the whole COVID shit. So now.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask that. why do I even know that guy? He comes to my chat, says hello, always really nice. And then when he came to yours to say hi, I subbed to him, and since then I'm subbed. And then I grabbed maybe two live streams, and I grabbed the live stream today, which was maybe the third or fourth live stream I ever grabbed. He's always really nice to me.
Yeah, me too.
And not, but I don't know why I know him. Why do I know
Yeah,
him?
he came around on my panel a few times, and he Aaron has been some sort of drama fight with him.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought, oh, okay, so COVID and Aaron don't get along, but I still don't understand why I know this guy. And he has this German person on there as well, like a male.
On COVID?
Yeah, he's
Not
friends.
today. But
Not today, but he's
previously.
friends with a German guy.
Oh, okay. No. From this, there's good left hook from Taporia. There's a guy that comes from the Rev. I try to stay away from. That's what I mean. I know COVID is in a lot of this drama shit.
Yeah, but in what is he involved in? Where does he come
The
from?
guy Revs. There's that German guy is over in those like Rev sort pocket. I know you're saying the German. I know who you're talking about now.
Is that German guy? Yeah, there was.
Yeah, I think I could see how. I think I know who you're talking about. Because I've heard him over in those red circles, and I think COVID's and
What is
Revs
red
have had drama.
circle? What is Scotty? What is red circles?
Rev, I don't know. UD did a drama. UD's not from that pocket, but I think UD did a stream, the Rebel. But they're a bunch of drama doxing fuckers. So like, I try to stay away from people like that because we have enough of that shit already. We don't need to. That's what I'm saying. I don't really know all the stuff, but I think somehow Tiffany spoke bad about one of. Okay, this is a let. I'm assuming Tiffany took issue with one of COVID's friends / maybe his girlfriend that he has now. He has like a new girlfriend.
Yeah, Mel.
Or some sort of,
Mel,
or like
Mel
somehow she allegedly pissed him off, and because they had been cool. Because like when I met Cobes and he came on, I was like, oh well, just to be fair, because he was saying some shit. I heard some streams about you and Yaxley and Tiffany, and I'm like, oh, I bet you did, from the past, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I'm trying to stay away from all that shit now. And he had kind of lightly asked about, oh, good right hand from Max. So
I was just so confused because I didn't know why I even, know COVID and why I only know that he's nice to me. And I saw that with Aaron and thought, oh, okay, maybe I know him from Aaron, but I think because I've arranged on your panel, he must have come to your panel, and that's when I subbed him.
I think that's how I found him, was from Aaron kvetching about him in his
okay, so that's how you think.
And then
maybe
I went over there, or maybe
side.
he came over to mine. I'm not sure, like, because he was tagged and I was tagged, I think, in like similar Aaron posts. Okay. Somehow, I can't quite remember how we crossed paths. But he did come on my panel. I don't think I've ever been on his panel.
I thought Tiffany's super busy with this Glenn, Tracy, Katie, Penny situation and her other community. But now I find out that she's having
Tiffany's all over
that drama with Vids.
No, I think that Glenn stuff is pretty like low key. She's kind of rebranded herself with like, she does like panels outside of the Penny. I mean, I think she will moonlight with the Penny Glenn stuff, but I don't think that's like her main. You gonna do laundry? Okay. So in between second rounds, and sorry, I see Lisa and Tretch are on a rampage. I'm not reading it because the fight's on. I will read your masterpiece theater though, Lisa and Tretch later. So getting back to that. So so I think I met COVID's. I don't think I've ever been on his stream, but he came around mine. Maybe I went in his chat first. I don't know, like, because I'm a chat whore. So I'll go wherever. But as far as like, he always, sometimes, a lot of times he has these like big dramatic panels with like 50 to 100 people. And most of the time I don't even know who the fuck is who and why,
Yes. So I was really surprised when I said hello there today, and he said hello to me, and then there you were and said, hi Diana. I'm like, what? Right? So
Yeah, it's just my. I don't usually even hang out over there, but it was my day off. Plus,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know that him and Tiffany.
I
Because I
don't
heard
go there.
Tiffany
I
did a
don't go
stream
there
against him.
either. I
So
just
I'm as
left the
confused
line.
as you. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is happening too, as much
Yeah,
as you.
yeah.
Plus, I have to be friends with Tiffany, so I have to figure out before I walk into a lion's den. I
You
need to
have to be
know.
friends with Tiffany.
Well, no, I have to interview her about the because FM is pressing me. He really wants to have this disclosure, or if did Yaxley's kids get doxxed by FM and OJ?
Did you see what Maswan put in your chat this morning? Like
Yes, a little
making
bit.
out that he has figured out where he lives and everything.
I allegedly I saw some commentary, but I think that was from last night, and I saw it like I went to because I watched
Yeah,
the
it was.
Dodger game,
Yeah,
and
it
then we
was for
watched the
last
Viking
night.
show.
Mhm.
I had white duty last night, so I swang on for just a minute to play like the Dodger victory because the Dodgers had a walk-off grand slam. I don't know if you know what that even means, but
No, I don't.
it's like when you have the bases loaded, which means you have 3 men on base, and then you hit a home run, so it scores 4 runs.
Okay.
Whoa, good right hand by Deporia, body shot. Max is a little hurt. Max is recovering though. Okay, so back to the center of the ring. Doctor. Max still looks a little hurt though.
But it just was so funny. Things change so fast on YouTube. Two people have to go get along and then they don't anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch of weirdos around, and I'm entertained by it. So, but it's funny that if people think that I am some sort of like the bad guy, like that's fine. I'll be your bad guy.
You are the bad
But the
guy.
funny
for
thing
some.
is that
I'm even the bad guy for some. They think I'm
Stretch
like
and
whatever
Lisa
they
are
think I
into the
am.
drama worse than I am. So if they
Pardon?
think they're not, Stretch and Lisa are bigger drama queens than I am. So, which is pretty bad. If you're worse than me, but Stretch has been
You're
a
just
long
throwing a
time.
dick there. All you do right now is throwing a dick.
No,
At
I'm
Trish, not
throwing
Elisa.
a
At
dig.
Trish.
Oh, no, he's been like you were trying to find out the Mitch stuff. Um, Tretch goes balls deep with all that Thomas stuff. As soon as I knew him, well, I kind of started. I met Tretch knowing that he was like doing the whole Thomas LARP shit, um, and he's been trying to like reinvent his LARP ever since. But it's cute.
Yeah, I know I'm from a totally different side, so I know nothing about all those things. Whenever I talk to Tweet, it's just, I would say, real talk. Just like I take him for who he is.
Sure. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm pretty egalitarian. I like to think.
I mean, I do the same with you, Scotty, right?
Sure, yeah. I do that with a lot of people too. It's not just you or anyone. Um, but yeah, so I'm just I'm here for a good time. I'm not even bothered by
Are
any
you
of this shit.
are you trying to find a way to dislike us all now because you try to put away from us and don't want
Me?
and don't want anything to do with any of us New Year? Is that you pulling away?
No, I didn't say that. I said that Diana.
No, it's a
You always
question. It's a question.
wanted. I told you. Well, I feel like I've said this many times. If you want the link and I'm available, I would always send you the link if you wanted to talk to me. Or anyone else. I just don't need to have like Aaron coming around and weirdos like that,
Mhm.
or people, yeah, like they want to come at like the worst times, and like I let YouTube get in the way of my bigger priorities. But if it's nice people that are like, and if I was too busy, or I just want to keep it like more limited, and I feel like I've been too accessible for a lot of these weirdos. So we're gonna just put a little bit of boundaries on it. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
And even like FM will call in, and I'm like, recently I've been like, all right, it's time for me to go watch a show with my wife, and he's like, what do you mean, Scotty? Your channel's tanking. We need your drama channel, blah, blah, blah. Like trying to tell me how to run my channel and shit like that. You know, um, and I'm just like, what? Like I don't really appreciate stuff like that. But yeah, like especially he's got his own stream yards and shit. He can go start it just like like imagine if you like just like this, if you came over to my channel and I wasn't there, so you're like, all right, I'll start my own thing. You know, you don't need me to piggyback off of, or if you had something to go or more important, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, Diana, you got a phone call, or like get mad at you if you had like your kid shit or whatever, so family shit. So I've got family shit, and then he's trying to tell me I need ignore my wife so I can pay attention to hear him listen to cry about the same shit he's been crying about, which is Dr. Mangala and Lisa Lake and whatever. Like, really? Like, like no, I'm gonna go watch a show now. Like, gotta go. And just shit like that. It's
Yeah.
strange to me.
I mean, I've done that plenty of times. I mean, today I was on your channel and we're like, oh, Diana's needy. Yes, actually, literally, that's exactly what it was. I am.
Well, I wasn't. Did I say I didn't? Hold on. I wasn't mad about it.
No, you weren't mad about it, but I came on and you were having your life, right? And you were talking to me, and then I got my phone call, and when I came back to you, I actually had my phone call. It was over an hour and 30 minutes or something, and then I checked the comment, didn't see it, and then went back to your channel, and then I thought everything is done, everything is sorted, and it's my last Saturday, and I actually, when I went shopping, I saw one of my friend's kids. So I rang my friend on the way back and I said, "Oh, you're back from holiday already? Yeah, we came back yesterday. Oh, great, blah blah blah." And she asked me, "Do you want to have a wine tonight?" And I said, "No, we just came back, went shopping. No,
You
no, no.
neglected your
I want to
friend
stay
for
at
YouTube,
home."
and now I'm going to judge you. I'm kidding.
So I chose I didn't
You
want
chose
somebody
YouTube
here.
over your real life friends,
No, no, no,
Diana.
no. I didn't even want
I'm
to.
kidding. I'm spinning.
No,
it.
no. I just didn't want to go somewhere, and I didn't want somebody here, because if I go somewhere, it's like no, it's like different, And so I sorted everything, and
No, I get it too. Even like last night when I left, there's like people throwing up and on the ground. I'm like, good time to get out of here. Like,
Oh,
nothing good happens after.
he projects a lot. That must have been him at another house party where they beat him up, and he pukes and he goes, "Oh well, time to go." I can see that happening to that pool boy. Dang.
My in my chat in his stock accounts, which like talk about boundary setting. I gotta have some sort of like boundaries. And then he started talking shit on my wife and stuff.
what did he say about your wife?
He's saying that she's a man and all the same stuff like Nicole is trying to say.
I was just saying, isn't that the things Nicola said about that's man hands?
Yeah, he's trying to pick up that LARP. And I did feed Shizzle a little bit. I was joking around one time, and I thought about it because I was re-listening to the stream, and he's talking about her man hands and stuff. Like one time she showed me her hands, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I was joking. I said, "Like because they were talking about like bone structure and shit like this, and like whatever, like tells that someone's a trans." And obviously, I know she's a woman for obvious reasons. And but I was joking around. I was like, "Oh my god, you have man hands!" And I was just like kidding. And I think like Shizzle went and like because they were talking about like the fingers placement and whatever.
Do you know what my honest opinion
and then
is
Nicola
about that?
piggybacked off of that. I think.
I think this is
no. I guarantee you that Nicola's got fucking more manly hands than my wife.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure.
Sure that's exactly how it is, and that's why she even brought it up. She probably saw those hands and thought, I wish I had hands like that. And what came out of her mouth is, your wife she wasn't your wife at that moment, but like your girl is a man and blah, blah, blah. And the thing is, the problem, I think, what Philemon is not getting is that both of them, but more Nicola, seriously, but FM as well, there's so much what they made public now. And I still, to this day, because I have a friend in real life who is in a situation like that, in a marriage, actually, in a real life marriage.
No, you told me.
Yeah, I told you, right?
Yeah.
So I seriously think in this situation, it's just the other way around. And she has humiliated him in public so badly. Even if they weren't arguing, she was still talking down to him all the time. Shut up, FM, shut up. You know, like, who is like that?
Or going around bragging how, he's going to come crawling back
He
to
would
me.
come down on his knees. Exactly. So
yeah, that's
she
why I said,
do to him
only
whatever
twice, you know.
she
Like
wanted.
I'm done with that shit. That's ever since he went back. Like we all let him cry on our shoulder. We felt bad for him, but then he's gonna
all
go
of
back
us,
to it.
all of us.
You should have had Nick Cuck doing that, crying on your shoulder instead of out attacking people because of his mental derangement.
And like people like mental men and blah blah blah, they all were like saying, "Good that you broke free of her. We support you." And she already told us what's going to happen.
Then Kay ran. If there's an emergency, she'll be there for a shoulder to cry on.
He will come back on his knees, blah blah blah. And now he did. So everybody saw that. So every single person lost respect for him as a man. And I do get that. I do get that a man, I mean, seriously, I see that. My friend in real life is doing that every bloody day. Every bloody day. She's emotionally so abused and it
sounds like her friend Spamgla. She was just protected.
Put down that whenever he is not an asshole and just okayish with her, she's happy.
My gosh.
She's happy when he's not an asshole. And I think that's the same way with them. It's absolutely horrible.
But they've never met.
So I don't care.
Oh my gosh.
I don't care about that.
The point is, like, how could you care so much for someone?
How could you all just pull the blinders all over here? All right, I might have to just tune this out. All right, we got a few more minutes.
That's done so little for you, literally, and only given you bad.
But the thing is, this is a 4-year-old thing. And he said
maybe more. They've been talking since 2018.
You can say she is just like that in public. She is I don't know how many faces that woman has, even on panel.
You had your little witchy poo-poo there come out there, Diana, earlier. Mm-hmm.
You can see her being like the worst antisocial, disgusting person on the planet. And then 1 minute later, she goes, hi, you know, putting the sweetest voice on. And then she's an asshole again a second later. So I don't know what's wrong with her, but he is into her. And she must have done something for it. So she must have shown good sides of her.
Hold on, Diana. They've been doing this thing in my chat where they fight for well over a year. This whole life. This is nothing like just.
But it built up, right?
But how many times has she fucking embarrassed him? And then it's gotten worse and worse.
Plenty of
back. Like, you can't help people like that.
Yeah, and I just want to say when I got up in the mornings, when I went before, when I had my coffee before I went to work, that was when I saw it the first times. So I literally witnessed it, and it was pretty much always the same thing.
Hold on, too. Plus, they remove a lot of comments. But on my StreamYards, it's all there. So you guys might be missing some of the shit that I see.
No, I saw a lot of it as well, and it got removed.
No, some of it still gets removed from StreamYards.
I know so much about Solomon just by the shit she put in there. The only reason why we know that he had heart problems was because of her. And then he put in, she has frizzy hair. She had always had problems with her looks because she has this Indian frizzy hair and blah, 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 right? And I thought, holy shit, that's so personal.
Do Indians even have frizzy hair? I thought Indians have pretty straight hair.
Yeah, but she's half Indian, right? So that might be the reason. But It's just the things they said in there where I thought, I don't know how she looks like, but now I know that she doesn't like her
I
own hair.
thought she said her mom was South American, so I thought when people said she was Indian, I thought they meant like Native American Indian.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
But no, I mean, I think she's. She says she's West Indian, opposed to East Indian.
I don't know. Seriously, I
Like
don't
Indian, India.
I don't care. But do you
No,
know
but
what
at
I
first I
care
thought she said
about?
she
What
was
I care
South-
about is
South, like,
that
indigenous.
men, all these men, like Dr. Mengele, for example, to be honest, Dr. Mengele, to give yourself that name of as a name is like
Yeah, but it's the internet,
insane.
Diana. It's like the internet. So
Right.
it's like
It's just the internet.
saying your name is like Jack the Ripper.
Yes,
A lot of people
exactly.
do that.
It's like,
Yep. Serial killer, Scotty. Right.
that. It's
Or
like
you're
that.
like, it's a
That's
tough,
it's
internet name.
it's
Yeah.
German in me.
Right.
I will forever have a problem with that. But they were like, they're not supporting. They're also like, what they're doing now is saying, haha, your girl humiliated you in public for so long and you keep crawling back, ha 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 ha. So they laugh about that. But on the other hand, they don't say it, but what they mean is that Nicola is behaving in a terrible way. But they're like somehow twisting it to make him look weak and say you are weak by taking it. But he is like in a trap. He got trapped.
I think first time you got to kind of blame her, and if he keeps doing it, then you got to kind of blame him. It's kind of. I mean, not to say that two wrongs make a right.
Yeah, but psychologically, it's only because I see it with my friend. Where I say like, seriously, just because my and it so reminds me of that when Nicola says, everybody in real life loves me. Whoever meets me, they all love me. And it's with my friend's husband, it's the same way. He's a social star. And it's really like that. So even when he comes home from work, for example.
Okay, guess what? This one free therapy session is over. Okay? Please insert your dollar bill into the slot and exit the room. Thanks for joining in. Peace out.